We all love to be noticed. Some of us need to be noticed more than others. But it's not always those who shout loudest, or those who show off, or draw attention to themselves, or even those who talk, who are recognised. There's a clear distinction between being noticed and having attention paid to us. Some people will do anything to be noticed. I've learned as I've got older that it is not always the loudest person, or the person who speaks first, that is listened to. As a child, I was always a show-off, and that hasn't totally changed, hasn't it? I always believe that less is more. I admire those who listen, make a judgment, and then speak. This is true of meetings. My life is made up of meetings, where I aim to listen to people's points of view, make a judgment, and then speak. I often go to dinner parties, and then worry the next day that I've been too loud, been trying too hard with people I haven't met, or if I've told jokes or I was indiscreet. Being loud and noticed can be counterproductive. Wearing loud clothes that make a statement hides the real person. I'm always more interested in the real person. The person who just doesn't try too hard. We've all heard the expression, they make a real song and dance about this. Why is it that some people just need to be so loud to be heard? They don't seem to care about the feelings of others. They just have to be in your face, talking, singing, making loud noise, shouting. Just feel it is so important to make a fool of themselves in order to be noticed, in order to be recognized. It's so much more effective to be the it's those who think about us who are noticed, rather than those who make the most noise. I'd like you to think about being silent. Take time out to be quiet. Be quiet. Being quiet is the root to being noticed. Your wisdom comes from your thinking, and your thinking comes from your quiet. Peace is a virtue. Quiet is a virtue. Wisdom is a virtue. Your quiet is more precious and more noticeable than your noise. What you don't do, what you don't say, can be more important than what you do say. Your stillness is more important than your song, and yourself is more important than your image. Morning. You look deep in thought. Thank you for doing that. Perhaps you'd like to come do a reading.
This is an extract from The Prophet by Khalil Gibran. You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts, and when you can no longer dwell in the solitude of your heart, you live in your lips, and sound is a diversion and a pastime. And in much of your talking, thinking is half murdered. For thought is a bird of space, but in a cage of words many indeed unfold its wings, but cannot fly. There are those among you who seek the talkative through fear of being alone. The silence of aloneness reveals to their eyes their naked selves, and they will escape. There are those who talk, and without knowledge or forethought, reveal a truth they themselves do not understand. harbour is forgotten, and the vessel is no more.
Just before we say a prayer, I'd just like you to know that that was planned.